Welcome in to yet another rendition of 401 Games Sports Card Breaks. I'm your host, Patrick, coming to you live from 750 Yonge Street, our location here in downtown Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I hope you guys all had a very happy Easter. All the festivities now coming to an end, of course. But hope you enjoyed your time, family, friends, or maybe it was a lone Easter. Hope you had fun. And we're going to have fun today with a single box of 2021 Topps Formula Chrome Hobby. This is the first time we've actually broken any racing on this. I'll be honest, probably not my strongest suit. I do watch a little bit. I am an F1 guy, casual F1 guy. I do like me some Ferrari. Kind of bred into me when you're growing up in an Italian sort of dominated household to be the Ferrari fan. And I did see Leclerc did win last week at the Australian, so Might be a good year for Ferrari, it seems like. Strong start so far to start the year, eh? So, here we go. This is a single spot break. You guys know, everyone that came in here, I had sent you guys an email. Today I finally got my last confirmation. So we only had one person pull out of the break because of the changes. But in case you are somehow forgetting the changes that we had made to this break, originally this was going to be a double team random break with all the F2 teams in play. A few of you guys came in, well, multiple of you guys came in, and after you purchased, let me know that you were actually didn't pay attention, or were just confused, or didn't like the break format that we had going forward. A couple of you guys suggested differing formats. Some of them made sense to me quite a bit, so we pitched them, and then of course all of you guys agreed to the new format, which is we consolidated all of the Formula 2 teams into one team. But to make that spot less painful, I also am adding the defunct teams. I know some other breaks will take the player, right, that is on the non-existing F1 team, and then just consolidate them into whatever team that player's on. Considering the nature of the decision that we made, and the fact that someone is going to be stuck with F2, I decided to go somewhere closer to like hockey rules. So like if you know with hockey breaks, for example, industry standard on that is it doesn't matter what team the player is currently on at the time of breaking the product. It's whatever team they're representing on their crest. That's where they're going to go to. So in that same sort of vein, I decided to treat non-existent teams with lesser teams, I suppose, with the F2. So that's how we're going to do it. F2, it's a decent spot now. Get all the F2 guys in play. You get some of the there's not very many of them, but some of the cards of the teams that are no longer in Formula 1 are also in play for F2. And then all the other F1 teams are in play as well, the 10 F1 teams in this break. So that's what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to take you to my trusty spreadsheet. Here we go. Hopefully you guys can see this just fine. Let me know if you can. Alright, so here we go. This is my good friend, the Google spreadsheet. As you can see here, we've got 11 spots in this break, so 1 through 11 is here. And you'll also see that I've got the 10 active teams, and then of course the defunct / F2 team here as well. So we'll go down the list here to make sure everyone has their spots. So remember, in this break, after the change, you guys are getting one team, but it's now, for the most part, actually not even for the most part, everyone's getting an F1 team of some sort. Formula 2 has a shot at non-existent F1 teams, so everyone's going to get some sort of F1 team, hopefully. So here we go. Starting with John, I've got you, John, with one spot purchase. So there you are at the top. Dan, I've got you with Dan. I've got you with 2 spots purchased in the break, my friend. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, 2 spots purchased in the break, my friend. So there you go. The next 2 there. Marco, we spoke on the phone. Yeah, you're as a spot here. So 1 spot for you as well. Raymond's got his single spot. Jeff, we spoke via text as well, I believe. So I've got you with a spot as well. I've seen your comments. You're excited for the break, as am I. So good luck to you. Jason, we just spoke today. Welcome into the break if you're here. I've got you with your spot purchased as well. Anthony, I've got you with 3 spots. So good luck to you as well. And then Tristan, who purchased the last spot of the break over the weekend. So welcome into the break. I hope you guys all have fun. God knows I'm going to. Dan C. I know. I don't know how I got Dang. Your name is Dang now. I don't know. So we're going to go into the break right now. Here you go. So here it is. the one box. We do have to do the randomization, so I don't know why I tabbed back. First break of the extended weekend. Give me a break, guys. Except we are doing one. Here we go. So here we are. All the names, everything looked fine. Everything's checked out. So what do we have to do? We have to randomize this. But how do we randomize this, you might ask? Well, good question. So you'll see here I've got two other tabs. It's the dice roller and the list randomizer from the website random.org, which if you haven't figured out already, it is purely in existence as a tool to randomize things. So we're going to go here. You see roll 2 virtual dice and this roll dice button. Nice, big, clicky. We're going to click on that clicky button there. We get a 3 and a 5. That makes 8. Now, why is that 8 important? That 8 is important for a very simple reason, and that is because we're headed over to the list randomizer right now. You see all of your beautiful names right through here. John at the top, Tristan at the bottom. Now, what's going to happen when I click this big randomize button right here? Well, let's see. Boom. Oh, wait, look at that. Everything's shifted. Jeff at the top, Anthony at the bottom, everyone else in between. But, even though, technically, statistically speaking, this is perfectly randomized, we rolled that die because we are superstitious as heck. So we are going to click this button again, and we're going to see right here, this again button, when I click it, everything changes again. Well, somehow Jeff stayed at the top, but now it will say, you've randomized this list 2 times. So we're going to click this button until it tells us that we've randomized it 8 times. So here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, and best of luck. Here comes 8. Jeff and Anthony, top and bottom. Who would have thought? Whole mess of names in between. We are going to paste this in here, but we are not done. Keep that 8 in mind, folks. We are going to copy the teams now. We're going to have to refresh this list. Boom. Of course, even though that button says, hey, go back, redo it again, it never actually works. You always have to end up doing this. So here you go. Now, here we have Mercedes at the top. We've got Formula 2 at the bottom. Here we are. We're going to randomize, guys. All right, there we are. Mercedes at the top, Williams at the bottom now. We're going to do this 8 times. So I'm going to stall on 7. I'm going to wish you all luck, and then we're going to roll. So here's 7. Best of luck, everyone. This is going to decide which team you get in the break. Hope you get what you're looking for. We're about to click it now. Boom. Formula 2 at the top. AlphaTauri at the bottom. And we are going to paste. Boom. So here we are, guys. Starting from the top, Jeff, you got Formula 2 / defunct F1 teams. Jason, you have the Scuderia Ferrari, so chasing after Leclerc, and then we have Anthony with Williams and Red Bull Racing Honda. Tristan, you have the Aston Martin F1 team. Dan with McLaren and Mercedes, so you're chasing after Louis. John, you've got your Cully Haas. Marco, Alpine F1. Raymond, Alfa Romeo Racing, and Anthony with AlphaTauri. So here we go. Break has been decided. That is your final order. If you do not know what you have, please just let me know in the chat, and I can always go back. If you're watching this on the VOD, then you already just watched the teams. Just hit rewind. But we're going to get right into the break now, guys. Here we are. So, best of luck. There you go. You see Dan in the chat. He's excited. I'm excited. Let's get going. Our first ever racing break, guys. And it's of this beautiful product, Formula 1 Topps Chrome Hobby. Of course, the price on this box, man, been shooting up. Getting into this break was definitely a lot cheaper than buying a box now. That's for damn sure. So I'm going to start bottom right, guys. Anyone that's been following the stream for a while will know that I tend to go bottom right or top right. Always like going right side of the box. We are going to be looking for those checkered flags. And wow, okay. Looks like we're going to... You're not even guaranteed an autograph. And I already see an autograph card at the back. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So we're going to start it off with this Sebastian Vettel from Aston Martin. Marcus Armstrong for F2 Future Stars. And there he is again, redliners. So, couple of F2 cards to start off, and we got our autograph here. McLaren's F1 team. It's Lando Norris on the auto. Beautiful. We are not guaranteed an autograph. To get an autograph like that off the start is nice. Do I have any Bowman breaks coming up? Best or draft 2021 or earlier? You know what? I am due to make some new breaks, especially in baseball. I see baseball is getting a little dry on our end. So yes, I'm considering it. We've got some Bowman stuff. We've got a little bit of it. Bowman Best, I have a box I could definitely spare. I think I have 2021. I think 2021 I can spare for sure. Bear with me here. Just realized that is a huge pull. Yeah, it's massive. Lando Norris, McLaren F1, man. Autograph. Holy Toledo. I mean, we're not even... It's 112 of 135, man. Holy shit, was that mine? Let's take a look. So, it's McLaren. Let's double check. Let's see. That is yours, Dan. That's yours, man. Lando Norris, McLaren F1. In their autograph, 112 of 135. So, we'll make sure to protect this for you. Probably look into the pricing on that one too. See if any others have sold. Because depending on pricing, I do like to send insurance at some point. So we'll take a look into it. That's how we start the break? Well, guys, it's all downhill from here. Now, let's have some fun with this. Lewis Hamilton. I've seen this card circulating around, too. I love this shot. I'm sure everyone has talked about how much they enjoy seeing the Ferris wheel and the fireworks. And the fact that it's Lewis Hamilton to begin with. So here we go. Grand Prix, driver of the day in Italy, Kimi Räikkönen for Alfa Romeo. Esteban Ocon, Alpine F1. And then Simone Resta, Yerkali Haas F1. Yeah, see, that's the thing, yeah. Anytime that we get a card like that, I look into the price, and if it's over $1,000, I usually like to talk to my manager about getting it insured for mailing. We definitely have something to, you know what? I see a refractor there, so anything refractory. I also like just to be on the safe side of things, guys. I like to make sure I protect all of your refractor cards as well. We don't pinch on top loaders here. Yeah, so it's probably going to need to get insured then. It's over $1,000, I typically look into it. Looks like we're going to get another Lando here. George Russell, Grand Prix, driver of the day. Filip Draganovic for F2. Future Stars, Jihan Derivala, F2 Carlin. Another Lando Norris here, McLaren F1 refractor. Nice shot of the car. One thing I've learned too about casually following Formula One is there The people that are hardcore into this, they know everything. Like, everyone in this chat, you're not going to let me get away with a damn thing. Like, you don't know that? I'm like, I'm just a baseball guy. But it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Matteo Nanini, future stars for F2. Nikita Mazin, your colleague, or Mazepin, sorry. Or Mazepin. Jeez, what am I saying? Your colleague Haas, F1. But you'll definitely get insurance there. There's the guy who just won last week. It's Charles Leclerc for Ferrari. And then we're going to get a Pierre Gasly. Scuderia AlphaTauri, path to the podium. I'll sleeve the insert. God. Let's see if we hit any great parallels here now. We might be asking a little bit too much from the box, though, huh? First pack of the break, and we start off that hot. Lewis Hamilton on the Grand Prix for Mercedes-AMG. Another Dragovic for F2. Carlos Sainz for Ferrari. And Lance Stroll, Aston Martin. The AMR 21. Always a big fan of this sort of retro look on the back. Same thing with like the Topps 35 baseball card. Anything that's kind of have that that kind of has that look, I'm a big fan of. Here we go, bottom left, guys. So how is everyone doing today? Besides Dan, who's having a heck of a fun, of a good time. All right, Robert Schwartzman for Prima F2. Antonio Giovinazzi for Alfa Romeo. We got a checkered. All right, so we're going to have Daniel Ricciardo, McLaren F1 in the refractor. And then we got our Grand Prix driver of the day in the checkered, and it is Romain Grosjean, Haas F1. The checkered flag looks so cool. Checkered flag insert, Grand Prix driver of the day, Haas F1. Then we also got Ricciardo as well for McLaren. It is definitely a good time to have the McLaren spot. Needless to say. Grand Prix, Max Verstappen, Aston Martin Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo again in the base here. Pierre Gasly, Grand Prix winner for Italy. And that is for AlphaTauri. And then Redliners, Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes-AMG. Let's continue on, guys. We are going to continue down the line. Looks like we're going to get another Bottas, but it's going to be of his car in the classic look there. Grand Prix Sergio Perez winner. BWT F1. Red Bull Racing Honda for Max Verstappen. Just keep in mind, the last Verstappen card that we got was also Red Bull as well, right? So look into that one as to see how I'm going to delineate that. Scuderia AlphaTauri, I think it would count as a different version of Red Bull, so I think it will actually count as a defunct team. Mercedes-AMG Petronas Formula 1. The W12E Performance. Mercedes-AMG. Let's keep going. We are coming up on almost halfway down the break, guys. And we have ourselves a parallel. All right, parallel hiding in the back at a 399 Grand Prix of Lewis Hamilton for the Belgian race. Of course, he is going to be Mercedes. Mclaren F1 of Daniel Ricciardo. We have ourselves a Future Stars Refractor of Oscar Pastari for F2 Prima. And we have our purple. And it is of Future Stars of Robert Schwartzman for Prima as well. This one is numbered 196 of 399. AlphaTauri not defunct. That's true. Okay, yeah. That's where I'll put it. Let me take a look. Yeah, we'll put it with AlphaTauri. Oscar Pastari. Also, if you think, let me know if you think I'm lingering a bit too long on your hits. I like to show them off, anything that's sleeved, just so you guys can take a look at what's been pulled. Yeah. I think Oscar, I've heard a lot about Oscar, to be honest, and I'm not, like I said, I'm a casual F1 guy. They're the casualist of F1 guys. I pay attention to it, but not very closely, and I've heard of the name. Stone Tower, are you in this? Kimi Räikkönen, Alfa Romeo, and then we also got the Valtteri Bottas here, Mercedes AMG. Carlos Sainz, Ferrari, and then we're going to get ourselves the Alfa Romeo C41 of Kimi Räikkönen as well. You got Alpine? Well, good luck to you going forward too, Stone Tower. Guilherme Samea for F2 Charouz. Jean Monchot, Alfa Romeo. Esteban Ocon, Alpine. There we go. It's a me, Marco. Driver of the day here of Roman Grosjean. All right. Grosjean, sorry. Grosjean, sorry. It's Grosjean. God, I'm tripping over myself. Yeah, Marco knows his stuff. He spoke to me on the phone. Probably without Marco, I would say he's kind of the first one to initiate. A couple of you guys, other of you guys had reached out to me. Oh, that's a hit. I can't see the name, but I seen out of 5. So let's see what the out of 5 is in the back. Let's get to this first. Grand Prix, Lewis Hamilton. So I was going to say, without Marco, we probably would be having you guys fight over scraps of F2 teams. But that is not the case. Lance Stroll, Aston Martin. Path to the podium, it's Carlos Sainz. Red checker. All right. Franz Toast, Alpha Tauri, Scudari, 1 of 5. There you go. Team principal, huh? He does know his stuff. Unless you know each other. In which case, maybe he doesn't. I can only go for my short interactions with him. He seemed like a intelligent gentleman to me. But I can't speak for his close friends. His close friends might say otherwise. Anything we pull out of 5 is always fun, though. Number 1 of 5 here on the Franz Toast for AlphaTauri. Mario knows more. Oldest man on a sports card. What about all the dead guys? I don't know. I could pull the corpse of Mickey Mantle from a card. But I get what you mean. Oldest living man on a sports card for sure. Yeah. Oh, he wants to go like, yo, I got some old guy. What? That's going to be my my next down payment on my house. That's what you're saying? Yuri Vips, F2 High Tech Grand Prix. Brent Viscal, F2 Trident. There's the Cleric, sipping from the Ferrari Cup. And Carlos Sainz, the SF21 Ferrari. It's always fun to do these streams. You guys are never boring in the chat. Though I will give you F2 guys, or these UF1 and F2 guys, a little bit of credit here. You guys, you guys definitely seem to have a lot more spirit than some others. I'm enjoying the chat today. Bang! Don't tell me, is that some saying that he does? Is that like his go-to? Is he one of those guys that slams his thing? I can't comment on that one. We're going to try and keep it not there. All right. We're in the last quarter of the box. Let's go, guys. We can make it through it. Hopefully we pull a banger. All right. Nicholas Latifi for Williams. F2 Campos for Gianluca Petkov. Nikita Mazepin for Haas. And then our redliners here of Fernando Alonso. Max Verstappen, Aston Martin. Another Verstappen. Yeah. Red Bull Racing. Scuderia AlphaTauri, Pierre Gasly. And then Valtteri Bottas, Mercedes AMG. I'm going to give you the heads up on the Verstappen. Considering it's still Red Bull, I'm going to treat this as a Red Bull card. Still, if anyone's fine with that. I know technically it's Aston Martin Red Bull, but he didn't really leave teams. More like the car manufacturer kind of changed. That's my call on it, but if anyone disagrees with that, let me know and give me a reason why. That's how I'm feeling about that right now. George Russell. Christian, and the George Russell is Williams Racing. Christian Lundgaard, F2 Art Grand Prix. That's what I'm saying. Red Bull's still Red Bull. That's the way I see it. George Russell, Williams Racing here, FW 43B. We've got a gold. And speak of the devil. I think we got, because it's the gentleman I was just talking about. Did we get 3 different versions of of Max Verstappen here? I think we did. Got him in the gold. Max Verstappen, Grand Prix driver of the day. Looking pretty clean in the gold. Alright, so as long as everyone's fine with that, because the only thing that I was kind of fearing was if someone from Aston Martin's like, well, it says Aston Martin in the name. It's like, Driver never left teams, in my opinion, so I still say Red Bull. James Allison, Mercedes AMG Petronas. Another Verstappen here for Red Bull Honda. Fernando Alonso, Alpine F1. And then path to the podium of Sergio Perez for Red Bull. Last pack, guys. Yeah. Red Bull's the sponsor, but... See, this is the debate. McLaren F1. Daniel Ricciardo for McLaren F1. Viram Zendelli, F2. Leclerc for Ferrari. And final card of the break, guys, and it is going to be a parallel. And then, of course, we're going to do the roundup. So Pierre Gasly coming in. Got this beautiful purple here. 208 of 399. Oh, that's really nice of you, Kay. Thanks for that. It's very nice. Pierre Gasly. AlphaTauri. 208 of 399. So we're going to do a roundup, guys. Get all of these cards sorted real quick. The oldest man on the sports card. Out of 5, though. I don't know. How much would that increase the value of a man that people would not be interested in? I'm curious about that. All right. Gold foil. Checker. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, and boom. Of course, I'll be shipping all of the cards out. We're just going to look at the top-loaded cards to end the break. Then I'll send you off on your way, as I see there's still one refractor here that escaped being protected. Let's get him in here. Mr. Bottas will not escape from me. And then we're going to go from the top, guys. Here we are. So we're going to start with our standard refractors. We've got ourselves a Valtteri Bottas Mercedes AMG. Simone Resta, Uralkali Haas F1. Daniel Ricciardo McLaren F1. Oscar Piastri F2 Prima. All of these in standard refractor, just in case you guys didn't hear the first time. Charles Leclerc, Scuderia Ferrari. Lando Norris coming in. These are in like the old time sort of car shots. The McLaren F1 of Lando Norris. Lance Stroll. Bottas. Let's get that over there for a second. Don't know how he got in there. Kimi Räikkönen for Alfa Romeo. Carlos Sainz for Ferrari. George Russell for Williams Racing. All right, we got another. We've got a Grand Prix Roman Grosjean, for Haas F1. Max Verstappen, Red Bull Racing, Grand Prix Driver of the Day in the gold. Got Grosjean again in the Grand Prix in the checkered flag refractor. And that one going to Haas F1. Future Stars. So now we're in our short numbered. Future Stars of Robert Schwartzman, F2 Prima. This one numbered 196 of 399 on the Schwartzman. Got ourselves a Pierre Gasly for AlphaTauri. He is 208 of 399. Franz Toast. I'm waiting for the bang. No bang? Okay, I'll say it. Bang. There we go. 1 of 5. That's definitely a banger if it were maybe anyone other than him. And he is AlphaTauri as well. And then, of course, the highlight of the box came on pack number 1. Which I don't know if that's like unfortunate or not. Really, the tension was, kind of gone. Imagine taking this on the last pack. Man, be crazy. Regardless, beautiful card. Lando Norris, McLaren F1. This one going to Dan in the chat. 112 of 135 on this. And based off what everyone in the chat's saying, we're thinking like a $1,500, $2,000 card perhaps. So we'll definitely look into getting this to be insured on the mailing out to you. And that will do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. We have more breaks going on, not necessarily racing, over on 401games.ca. You can catch us for more breaks here on 401 Games on YouTube and 401 Sports Cards on Twitch. Bang Marco voice. I wish I knew the Marco voice. I would totally do that. Bang! I don't know. But that will do it for today, guys. And we'll see you next time here on 401 Games. Have a great night, and I'll get to sorting these cards for you. Take care.